Okay, we should be live. I should go to my stream. Come on, cars, move. Do they have the turn signal on? Are they turning? That is the question. So how are y'all doing? I don't know if I'm as talkative today or not as talkative, or what my emotional state is not great. You saw my other links. My niece is in the hospital. She stopped breathing, her heart stopped. They restart. And I don't know how the signal is going to work because it's all spinning over there. So we're going to see how this works out. Okay, hopefully the signal's doing good now. But I'm going to work, and I was talking about my niece for a little bit. Like I said, breathe, stop. In the hospital in St. Francis, occasionally. I think it's like she was able to. Good thing to know, by the way. Sign and on paper, get her to write a word or two. Like, I'm trying. You know, stuff like that. And it's like, you kind of feel helpless because there's nothing you can do. You know, I put a link out there. It's on my community tab. If you want to go to it, it's GoFundMe. That thing just skipped out. Let me know how bad my signal is. I don't know why it's skipping like that. But anyways, there's a link on the there's a link in my community tab for the GoFundMe for my niece to help my sister with, you know, just bills and medications and all that when hopefully she gets out of the hospital. Yeah, it's not good. So that's out there. It's on my community tab. And of course my sister can't work right now because she's been taking care of my niece who's in the hospital. So, and she has a husband. He works, and he's working every job he can plus his job and helping take care of all the other kids. I'm not saying, that's weird to say helping take care of all the other kids. I mean, that's his job. It's not like he's doing something out of the ordinary. It's like somebody saying, oh, your husband babysat your kids. You mean your husband watched his kids? His own flesh and blood? Doesn't make any sense to say that. It's like you hired a babysitter, but you're married to him. No, those are his kids. You know, it's, well, he's stepfather to most of them. But still, you know, there's two. But it's not enough. I mean, they're young. She doesn't have enough income without both of them working. Which is sort of the state a lot of people find themselves in, and just America anymore. It takes both working. You know, if you want to stay at home and raise the kids and all that, you can't make enough money. It's like, do you just want to live in poverty? Because you're not very far above it with both people working. If you come from money or what have you, and that's never been an issue for you, more power to you. The rest of us, I mean, I grew up with nothing. You get like 2 pair of clothes a year, that's it. 1 pair of shoes. Christmas, your birthday, that's socks and underwear. And then sometime around 12 or 13, that all stops. And you just buy your own stuff, you know? You worked for everyone, you mowed lawns, you hauled hay, you did everything you could. And that's just what it was. So to come from that and be where I'm at, I think I did pretty good. But back to my niece, I don't know, I feel kind of helpless and angry, kind of all rolled up into one. Because she is so young. I mean, she's only 13. You're having, you know, health problems that bad. Also developed pneumonia. Probably from, you know, having all the tubes and everything down her throat and breathing for her. That's not good. What's up in y'all's world? What are y'all doing? If you want to donate, please do. It'll help them out tremendously. Anything you can. I don't know much more to say on it. It's not good. I kind of want a more cheerful topic. And I don't know what at the moment. I'm going to work. I have to go run loads of wastewater today and do what I gotta do. I still gotta take care of me. I've been posting a lot more because I've been trying to keep my mind going. Just not think about things. So I'm sitting there while I'm pumping or you know, while I'm pulling or pushing water. Kind of messing around with the YouTube and all that good stuff. Sort of a busy work kind of thing. That light is not going to get any greener. I also went live because my phone is being weird on me. I keep having to delete everything, and it doesn't matter how much space you buy or whatever. They want you to buy more and more and more, and I don't want to buy anymore. I'm supposed to have like cloud access. I need to call Verizon, figure out what's going on with that. My bill is too high. Everything's gone up, and just across the board. I know that's hurting everyone. Everyone I talk to, their insurance rates have went up, their everything. Their utilities, the grocery bill. And some idiot on the TV this morning acting like, oh, look what all Biden has done. And I'm like, what has he done? My bills are through the roof. My dollar is worth less and less. So what has he done? Nothing. And everyone wants to sing the praises of Trump. Well, look what he did in his last year. He almost did good. Kind of screwed it up that last year. Kids in cages. Most of those pictures are from like 2014. Those are Obama's kids in cages. You know, the reporter in chief, Obama. Not that I care about any of them. I don't like any of them. Maybe the country does need to be single for a while. I saw a meme about that. I mean, just look at the last 3-4 presidencies. Maybe we don't need one for a while. Maybe people will start focusing on the Congress, all those people. Let her recover emotionally. We get someone in, they'll actually fix the roads, that will actually get jobs back, that will lower taxes, do something to at least maintain the value of our ever declining dollar, get rid of most of the laws we have on the books. There's a thing a few years ago where they were talking about, like, for every law passed, you need to get rid of 2. I'll go for that. Of too much redundancy written in language that people can't understand. 30 years ago, there was like a push that never went anywhere to put everything in layman's terms. Not everyone's a lawyer. we get someone who's not 80? I mean, a little younger, a little more energy. Don't have to worry about their health so much. Hell, why don't we have their kids run for office? That would be an amazing election. I mean, the country's already torn apart as it is anyways. Got two sides that do not want to talk to each other. Why don't we have Trump Jr. and meth head, guy that helped screw up Ukraine, Hunter Biden. Let's run them two. Let's run their kids. That'd be a far more entertaining election. They would be more appropriate ages. I mean, we've had old presidents and stuff before. I mean, look at Reagan. And you find out when he said, I don't recall when, you know, they were asking, are you running drugs for the Contras to pay for weapons that we're sending over to the Middle East to arm the people that we would end up fighting later, and putting all those drugs on the streets of America and devastating poor neighborhoods, and well, they didn't care about those neighborhoods. He's like, I can't recall. Well, he had Alzheimer's, so he really couldn't recall. Only person who came out looking good after that was Oliver North. He took the hit. He was the only one with balls. Which is why, if you read like Soldier of Fortune and all that stuff, they have immense respect for that guy. He took the hit and he came out with respect. Everybody else is like, not me. Child abducted. Okay, I got you. I think that would be a much more entertaining election. Let's run the kids. I want to see Hunter Biden versus Donald Trump Jr. We can restart everything. Sorry to get a little political there. My political views are, I hate everyone. You put a political party before your country. Corporately owned politicians on both sides make us all hate each other. The View was on, because Amy leaves the TV on channel 13, which I think is ABC or whatever channel they end up coming on. I don't think there's a brain cell between any of those women. I want Whoopi Goldberg to go back to being drugged down the street in a phone booth in a skimpy outfit. I liked her better than, if y'all remember that movie. That's just the We Hate Trump show. They should just change the title. If there's a hacker out there that can do that and just change it on everything, instead of saying The View, just put it the We Hate Trump show. Now it's out of neutral. Shit. I kept going up. It wouldn't go out of neutral. I have no idea why. I'm sure you can go on a Republican program and have the We Hate Biden show too. So do them both. But my God, I remember that came on after my accident, and I was trying to reach a gun so that I could shoot the TV, because Joy Behar was on it and she wouldn't shut the fuck up, and I couldn't find the remote, but a gun was closer, so I was gonna shoot the fucking TV just to shut the bitch up. I was heavily medicated but still. Is there anyone that's like undecided in what they think right now? I mean, these past few years have been so crazy. Government comes out and talks about, oh yeah, there's UFOs and there's all this shit, and everybody's like, we don't give a fuck. Are they? Suck. But anyways, there's like even the whole healthcare thing. This is something my sister's dealing with right now with, you know, my niece and all that. Okay, they had the Obamacare, Romney Care, whatever you want to call it, this health care plan that we're all under now that was basically designed by Republicans in the early 90s and was finally passed during the Obama administration, the Affordable Health Care Act. God damn it. Oh, the light's fucked up. That's wrong. And I got something in my eye. That's always at the wrong time. You always get something in your eye or a hair in your face or something like that at the wrong time. But no, they came up with this healthcare system. And this is a joint fucking of the country by both political parties. Everyone wants to blame the Democrats for it. No, the Republicans are just as guilty. They came up with this damn thing 30 years ago. And they couldn't get it passed. Well, the Heritage Foundation came up with it. Just happened to be Obama was in office when it got passed. And he was pushing it after other people on the other side of the aisle had done it on a state level, like Romney. But what happened was, okay, everyone can get health insurance. That doesn't mean you can get health care. That means you can get health insurance. And the deductibles and everything are so high and they pay for so little that it's like we have less access to health care now than we did before. I mean, even at my size, being big and overweight and all that stuff, I had better insurance before the healthcare act. I could get better insurance on my own. You know, I was an owner-operator. I had to get my own insurance. I had to get my own everything. And I got better insurance on my own for cheaper, that covered more and had lower deductibles than what I can get now. And that's just fucked up. Now, unless you give up everything, which seems to be our government's goal. They want you to they're not willing to give you a little help so that you don't fall and completely. Oh, scooter. They want you to lose everything, and then they'll help you, and then they'll keep you at poverty level. Actually, they keep you a little below that. There's usually about a $10,000–$15,000 gap between how much you can make per year and receive any kind of government assistance and how for everything. And that's just how they are. Then it's like, I've never collected like unemployment insurance, or not insurance, or unemployment pay. So far, I may one day. I've been paying in since I was 14. I hope they'll let me collect it. I've never collected it. I grew up on welfare. I didn't want to be involved in any part of it. But, you know, just for people I know, you lose your job for whatever reason, and then, you know, the company's fighting, and okay, you collected unemployment for so many weeks or months, and then they deny it, and now you owe all that money back. And they take it back. So why are you paying in? No, the employer pays into. But if we're going to have that, shouldn't it be just regardless? I don't care if you did something stupid and got fired. Okay, well, yeah, you're going to go on unemployment for a while. It's going to be a percentage of what you made. You need to find another job. It's going to run out at this date, but hey, it's there for you. Go find another job. I think that would make more sense if we're going to have it. But our healthcare system sucks. We have some of the best healthcare in the world. We don't have the best, absolutely. You know, there are good doctors in many other countries, but we're probably up there in like the top 2 or 3 of the best health care in the world. But our access to that health care is declining every year. Hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. And what gear are we in? I don't know. The signal's probably about to get choppy. I'll leave it on there for a minute. If it starts messing up, oh well. I'll probably eventually post the whole chat without the blips and stuff in it. People want to go to like the whole socialized medicine and all that stuff. You really want to go to that though? That's the other side of it. Look at the VA healthcare system. Go talk to people who have to use it. You know, it's not good. There are some places where they've got good representatives and people helping them out, but it seems be the exception rather than the rule. So that doesn't even seem to help. So what do we do? You know? Doctors are basically independent contractors for the most part. You know, your general physician, that's their business. You know, so, you know, medicine is a business. They got to make a living. I don't think it's the doctors' rates that are so insane, though. It's crazy. It's probably the biggest problem in this country. Lawyers and insurance companies, which are basically run by lawyers. So lawyers. So the founding fathers had it right. Which one was it that didn't want lawyers? Washington, it was like, I want to say Jefferson or Hamilton. Might have been Monroe, one of them. Somebody let the lawyers in. I think that's where our country screwed up. They let the lawyers in. And then instead of having Farmer Joe as a representative from whatever district in whatever state, we end up with some corporately owned lawyer most of the time. Understand the lawyer. Have a few elected judges present your case. Have a jury of your peers, your actual peers. Yay, nay, and move on with it. Shouldn't need all that legislation and all that fighting. Hey, did you damage this person's property? Yes. How much was it to fix it? How much are they out? This amount. Hey, you owe this amount. Okay. Seems pretty simple to me. Oh, but there was extenuating circumstances. Who cares? It happened, didn't it? Somebody look that up. Which one of those guys was the one that didn't want to let the lawyers in? And who let them in? So who was right and who ultimately screwed us all over? Don't know. If you listened this far, thank you. I appreciate it. But I gotta go now. So adios, sayonara, ciao. Y'all take care. And the GoFundMe for my niece, I might post this later on there, but it's in my community tab, so go check it out, and I will catch y'all later. Bye now. Well, in a second.